if there's an animal whose scent would frighten a T-Rex, it's Triceratops.
It represents what happens when you evolve something that can stand up to the power of Tyrannosaurus rex.
Triceratops is the most dangerous dinosaur, probably the most dangerous animal ever to have evolved on land.
This plant eater is a hulking four-legged creature, 26 feet long, 10 feet high, weighing 6 tons.
Triceratops is an amazing animal simply because it was absolutely enormous.
They had this big, massive body with a big gut. So, you know, we're talking of an animal that's maybe 4 or 5 tons.
A Triceratops is half as tall as a T-Rex, yet it weighs about the same. The difference is how that weight is distributed. Its back legs are straight like a rhino. Its front legs splay out like a lizard. This design pushes its center of gravity toward the business end, its head. A head that weighs 1,000 pounds. The bottom line, when a Triceratops digs in, it's not going anywhere. This bulldozer is built for a direct frontal attack. This powerful head and shoulders protect a body covered in a hide so soft, a T-Rex could slice right through it.
Triceratops had this wonderful protective thing on the front of its head. It's got a frill that protects its neck, one of the most vulnerable places on the animal.
The frill is solid bone, 6 times thicker than a human skull. To foil an opponent, it's strongest at the edges. This frill forms an almost impenetrable shield, one able to repel the most powerful jaws the Earth has ever known.
The frill, the bone, over the neck is that thick. It's in several layers. And it's a composite armor. On top would be a thick layer of fingernail-like skin, almost impossible to bite through.
This 4-legged monster is well protected and dangerous.
Triceratops is heavily armed and heavily armored and can kill you.
Ankylosaurus pretty much was not afraid of anything because it would be very difficult to kill this beast.
This creature's armor protects something else as well. Its eyes. The eyelids of an Ankylosaurus are made of bone. Yet a body covered in steel-tough armor is only the beginning. Ankylosaurus also has a powerful offensive weapon, its tail. A club that can pummel an opponent with 43,000 pounds of force. The top half is composed of muscle. The vertebrae on the lower half are fused together to form a solid rod-like whip. This tail can snap more than 45 degrees in either direction. At the very end is a bony mass, like a built-in sledgehammer.
A giant mace that's really well built for smashing into the heads or the legs of Tyrannosaurus and its relatives.
All told, this tail packs a punch powerful enough to shatter the leg bones of almost any predator, no matter how big.
An impact from that club could crush bone, shatter teeth, if not kill the T-Rex outright, wound it in such a way that it's likely to starve to death.
Like a wrecking ball weighing almost 100 pounds, swinging at a speed of 48 miles per hour, it strikes a devastating blow. The tip is designed not to split on impact. It absorbs the stress of all that firepower. The hammer gives because it's not solid bone. Instead, it's honeycombed with soft tissue, marrow, blood, and fat. Ankylosaurus combines steel-like protective plates with a powerful offensive weapon. The result, a creature with few rivals over more than 100 million years of evolution.
Ankylosaurus represents the end of the history of the armored dinosaurs, the ultimate in dinosaurian tanks.